Hey, how's it going? I'm Mia Moksha, and welcome back to Mostly in the Moment with another love reading. This is a divine counterpart reading, twin flames, high-level soulmate reading. So let's get started. How are they feeling about you? How are they feeling about you? This is going to be the divine masculine side, and this is going to be the divine feminine side. You can always watch it vice versa if you like. How's the divine masculine feeling? Page of Swords. They're a little excited. Something's got them kind of feeling like butterflies in their stomach again, and they're feeling kind of excited by the thoughts of you. They might be getting a lot of thoughts from the divine about you, little images of what it would be like to do this with you, do that with you. And it's making them excited. They like the idea. They don't know what it means. They don't know what to do with this information, with these thoughts, these images, but they like it. It's keeping them on their toes. It's keeping them interested in you. It's keeping them kind of interested in life. I feel like they might have had kind of a boring spell recently, or a dry spell. I'm getting, or just kind of thoughts of you, thoughts of doing things with you, talking to you, planning things with you is getting them a little excited. But I feel like these images and visions of you are just in their head, and they don't really know what to do with it. It gets them excited, but they don't really know how to move forward with that. Okay. What they're thinking about you. The Star card in reverse. The thing is, you feel like a missed opportunity, like the one that got away for them. If you're in little to no communication, they've been working really hard behind the scenes to kind of become a better person in a relationship, become a better person to want more out of life, to evolve, and have the goal to evolve in life because of you, since you. If you are dating or in a relationship or in physical communication with this person, they feel like you're dreaming bigger than them, and they need to kind of work harder in order to be able to achieve the dreams that you want for the two of you, or you want in a relationship, that you want for the future. So they feel like that you have maybe bigger goals, bigger vision, and that they need to work harder in order to, accompany someone like that has bigger dreams and goals. Yeah, so they are putting in a lot of work. They have started a lot of things in their life because of you, because of your influence, and that's really, great impression and inspiration that you are for them. Okay, so how they feel about you. I don't want you to be with anyone else. Yeah. So I got this feeling that they don't know what to do with this information. They're getting a lot of thoughts about what they can do to excite you, what they can do to kind of impress you, what they can do to kind of show you oh, this is what I've been working on, or these are the ideas I have for us. They're really excited. I'm getting a lot of excitement. They want to share things with you. They're I'm getting visions and daydreaming, having short daydreams about your face when they tell you that they've been working on this. They know that you want this for your future, so they've been kind of working hard on this, or you like this kind of partner in life, so they've been kind of working hard on becoming that kind of partner. And these are good goals for them too. This really inspired them to be a better version of themselves. So they've been really kind of excited by this, excited by the ideas of impressing you, becoming a better person, and going after these bigger goals that you dreamed of, you talked about, that you envisioned, that you shared with them. inspire them. Their thoughts about you. Thoughts about you. I want to get you drunk. I want to get you drunk on my love. So, they want you to be like so in love with them and like obsessed with them and like very like fawning over them, like a fan would with their favorite singer or actor or something like that. They really want you to like see them for being like a very accomplished person, a very idealistic person in terms of looks and personality and behavior and attitude and, you know, goal setting. Like, they want to really impress you. Like, and it's not just for you. Like, I feel like you really inspire them to kind of want to be the best version of themselves. And they're like, yeah, I want to do that. And then I want to go back to you, the person that like inspired them to be like this, because they see you that way. They see you as someone that they're a fan of. They're your fan. They're your greatest supporter. And they see you with stars in their eyes. Like, they're really impressed by you. That's really sweet. Okay, so their actions towards you. Their actions towards you. Okay. Yeah, they might not know how to go towards you. It feels like they're fighting their gut feeling when it comes to like what actions to take towards you, what to say to you, because they do get excited by you. They get like butterflies in their stomach kind of feelings with you, and they really do want to impress you. They've been working hard because of it. Like, they consciously are aware that they're working hard because of you, because of how you inspired them. But I feel like they constantly go against their gut feelings when it comes to you. Like, so if they get like a feeling that they should reach out to you, or if they should buy you a gift or something, like they'll like be at the store and they'll stare at it for a long time, and then they'll have a vision, like a little daydream of like them giving this gift to you and how happy it would make you, and like how you think they're the best person, and kiss them and say that they're really sweet, and they're just staring at this, you know, item at the store, and then they smile, and then they're like, no, wait, like, I shouldn't do this. Like, it'll make me come off the wrong way. It'll make me look bad, or, you know, so then they put it back, and then they don't do it. So they're fighting their gut feelings with, like, little moments like that all the time, I feel like. Yeah, the Judgment and the Queen of Cups, yeah. For sure. They're, like, two major kanas here. They're really looking at how they've, you know, showed their feelings in little intimate ways with you in the past, or with other people in the past, or with romantic situations in the past, but also like just friends and family. Like, you know, am I the kind of person that like touches someone's arm? I want to be that person. I want to be someone who's like a little bit more showing outwardly with my emotions. Like, you know, I want to be able to write like a nice note or a nice text to them, and, you know, to my romantic interests. Like, I want to be able to be show more of my intimacy. And they're doing a little bit of a review work right now, inner work right now, in regards to that. Like, how do they show their love for someone, their appreciation for someone, their enthusiasm to be with someone in the past, you know, in communication, in physical touch, and, you know, all the love languages, buying a gift, acts of services, and everything. So they're doing that kind of review work. Okay, so let's look at your feelings and thoughts towards them. Oh, did you see that? That was crazy. Okay, so this Eight of Pentacles like landed on its head on the High Priestess. I rarely get to see cards land literally on like the edge, but it's happened twice in just like the past few readings. That's so crazy. So like I'm getting with the Eight of Pentacles here on their side with the High Priestess, you're pouring into this connection a lot of like energetic signs and clues, even physical clues, for the fact that you're receptive for them to make the move towards you. The Divine Feminines are like very like open for the Divine Masculines to make a move towards them, or like this person is like, you're really giving this person like a lot of hints energetically and physically that you are open to whatever they feel is appropriate, whatever moves they feel is appropriate to make at this time in this connection. Okay, wow. So no wonder they're getting a lot of like gut feelings like, oh, I should do something for them. And then they stop because they probably feel your energy. Yeah, you're not alone. Like I feel like they definitely feel you. If you're in little to no communication, I feel like they really feel you. They really feel you in real time. So when you really want them to call, or when you really want them to answer a specific question, or to, you know, treat you in a certain way, they pick up on it literally probably just seconds after you feel that deep emotion and send it out to them. If you are in communication, dating, or in a relationship, you're leaving them clues all around. You know, you might physically meet with them face to face and like, you know, give them space to answer back. Like you kind of allude to your feelings or what you want, and you kind of give them a lot of space to answer back. You leaving them little hints and clues everywhere, or like, oh, it'd be really fun to go on this kind of trip, or really wouldn't it be so interesting to do this as a date. Just like leaving them little hints here and there. Maybe the two of you have been talking a lot about what you did or didn't do in past relationships, and or just kind of like what you didn't get enough of in past relationships, what you wish there was more of, and in that way kind of hinting to them like, this is what I want, or this is what I've been lacking, or this is what I would wish for. I mean, they're picking up the hint. They're getting the hint. They're picking up your energy. They're picking up the clues. They're picking up the signs and everything. Okay. So your thoughts and feelings towards them. It was you. It was always you. Yeah, I get that a lot. That like, you're kind of like hinting to them that like, I don't feel alone anymore because I feel you with me. You might be giving them a lot of hints energetically or like through communication that you would like the two of you to kind of become more intimate, whether that's physically or emotionally, through communication or touch. You're definitely hinting to them that you would like to get to know them on a deeper level. Throwing out hints at how you think that might be, like leaving them space to give them, share their ideas of how to do this kind of thing. This whole twin flame stuff scares me, yeah. So I do feel like you know, it's so funny because the divine feminine is always known to be running or to be the one who's leading the connection emotionally and whatnot. But I feel like this is a time that the divine feminine is like admitting that like they are kind of overwhelmed with the divine connection sometimes. Like it's a lot to take on, you know. In the beginning it was kind of like a journey on where you're doing your spiritual work kind of thing, and then when it becomes more real and you start to feel them more energetically and physically, you know, it's like the divine masculine's on the same page as the divine feminine. Like, you know, both of you can lead at this time. The divine feminine is asking the divine masculine to lead, and if you've seen a few of my more recent twin flame divine counterpart readings, like you see the divine masculines have been leading emotionally even sometimes, which is like the divine feminine's forte, in recent times. So the divine feminine can you know, take a breath and be like, yeah, this stuff kind of freaks me out sometimes too, or it's a lot of work, and you know, it's nice to have someone else take over and lead the connection and want this just as much and do the work with me. The divine feminine is definitely like, yeah, I mean, it's not easy for me all the time, or like, you know, it's some parts of this is kind of freaky deaky to me too, you know. So the divine feminine is like really relating to the divine masculines in that way. Okay. So what is going on with the divine masculine's life? What else is going on with them and their lessons in life? What they're focusing on? What else is going on with them? Okay, so they want to talk to you. I'm getting this like this excitement. They want to talk to you. They have a lot of exciting thoughts about you. They just don't know how to go about it. But they do want to talk to you. Hanged Man, another card that fell on the High Priestess here. They just feel like it's not the right time to take action on their gut feelings. You know, they even feel like, not just in this connection, but like a lot of other areas in life, that they are just kind of not ready to take the jump just yet. Yeah, so they are going through a period where they're comfortable with the idea of following their intuition and making moves based on their gut feeling, but they feel like they need to slow that down a little bit more. Like they've been doing that too much, and it feels like they've been taking action on their gut feeling so much, which is why they were leading this connection in the recent past, because whether it's energetically through communication or physically, the other person in the divine masculine here has been leading this connection more emotionally with their gut feelings, because they are more aligned with their higher aspect, with the divine. So they were more comfortable with it, and then they all of a sudden decided to like slow it down, and not just in this relationship, not just in the romantic love area of their life, but like in everything. Their career, their finances, their relationships with other people. So just see. Page of Pentacles in reverse here, yeah. And it's because they feel like they've been doing a lot of work in relationships, in regards to love relationships, in regards to relationships with people that matter to them the most, their family and friends also. But they feel like they haven't been doing a lot. They haven't gotten a lot of stuff started with other things in their life too. And they feel like they can only do one thing at a time. So they put a lot of energy and effort into their romantic love relationship with you, right? And now they feel like, okay, I got that started. That's going well. But let me now start listening to my gut and leading my life with my heart in other areas of my life too. So it's not a bad thing. Here. Yeah, Page of Swords. That's a confirmation for that for me. Okay, and so what is going on for you? What's going on for you? The Two of Wands. Okay. You kind of have a similar feeling, but you might be keeping it more to yourself, where you're not sure where things are going in not just this connection, but in other areas of your life. You might have more clarity on this connection than you have in other areas of your life, and you're kind of wow, the Empress and the Nine of Pentacles. Sorry about that, my camera shut off. I need to go fix that. Okay, so the Divine Feminine may be feeling similar in terms of their other connections. So the Divine Feminine may be feeling very good about this particular connection, their romantic love life. Yeah, so you might be feeling really good about the direction that your love life is going, or feeling like you're going to be good in that area, or that's already kind of set and nothing to worry about, or you know, it's growing, it's evolving in all the right ways. But when it comes to other connections, family, friends, co-workers, neighbors, or something, I feel like the Divine Feminine is kind of in the same boat with that, how to navigate those waters. And parental figure, yeah. So family and family friends that are like family are very heavily on the Divine Feminine's minds, on your minds. And I'm getting a sense of like your created family. So whatever family you've created with your divine counterpart, with the mutual friends that you have with your divine counterpart, or will make with your divine counterpart, with your soul family, possibly being parents together. There's a lot of that going on with the Divine Feminine. So the Divine Feminine is thinking about where this connection lies in the grand scheme of things. Okay, very interesting. And so what is going on with this connection? Wow, if I could even get the words out of my mouth. We have the happy home, happy marriage card, the 1111, Four of Wands, and the King of Pentacles. So this is going in a direction. We can see it definitely going in some sort of direction for more stability, for more closer and intimate relationship, to the next level of the relationship. I feel like this connection is leveling up. It's kind of in that like weird in-between phase, which is a very short-term kind of thing. The in-between phase doesn't really last this long. More than a few years popped up, but I'm getting it's been more than a few years. So if it's been more than a few years that you've been in this connection, I feel like this connection is ready to level up. If not, then I'm getting it's going to take it's going to happen within the next few years. Got 24 and 15, so I got 2024. And 15 months. So I feel like this is going into a very like significant and obvious next level in the physical by sometime next year. So because this is like such a very physical energy. The Four of Wands and the King of Pentacles, very sturdy and stable energies moving into the next level. I feel like you'll be able to see these things happen very quickly in steps between now and then. Okay. And what would they like to say to you? What would they like to say to you? They're gathering a lot of like information I'm getting. They're trying to figure out a lot of things. They have a lot of moving parts I'm getting. And they're trying to balance everything out. So when they feel like this relationship is doing well, they try to match the rest of their life with this relationship. When they feel like everything else is doing well, they try to match the relationship to everything else. So they're trying to like make everything be on the same page. And it's sometimes really hard because sometimes they put too much focus on just the relationship, and sometimes they put too much focus on their work or, their family or, their finances. And they're trying to get to a place where they can have everything kind of on the same page and working on everything simultaneously. Which is a good sign. It's a good sign that everything's going well and moving in a positive direction. It's just going to get better and better. It's just like being able to handle it and being able to figure out how to keep everything on the up and up, moving up at the same time. But it seems like besides that, everything's going great. Everything's working really well. Big changes happening this year, moving into next year. Wow. Yeah, what they would like to say to you. Yeah, and I'm getting that because of the divine masculine, like masculines usually have like one thing that they focus on at a time, and so they're trying to become more well versed. You can see them working on their intuition and following their gut feelings, and following it more frequently and not feeling weird when they follow their intuition too much, and also being able to focus on a lot of things at once, being a multitasker, which the feminines are usually better at. So that you can see them working on using their more feminine energy traits, being more nurturing and attentive to the divine feminine, being more, using their love language and touch and compliments. So you can see them, they have this mastery down, they have the mastery of the divine feminine within them, but they're trying to exercise it more. And that's just going to be more obvious and masterful in this year for a lot of you. So you're going to see it happen in the physical. I do pray about us. That's so cute. So they're exercising their manifestation abilities, praying to God or sending out their intentions, visualizing things, cutting out things that they want in both of your lives, practicing thinking of bigger goals for the two of you, or smaller goals for the two of you. So they do work on the energetic part of this connection, and that's why the divine feminine is. That's why you might feel like you can ease off on certain things like that, and that's why your head is so much on focusing on the next thing, creating a family, creating a community, and the divine feminine, like what you can be working on, the divine kind of advice to you. Have faith. So divine feminine, like you might get kind of freaked out. You might be at a place right now where things are happening, and you can see it happening in steps, but you might have like, when you're in this in-between phase, when you're building this thing up with your person, with your divine counterpart, with your divine self and your soul mission, you might like kind of feel kind of down and out, because this is the in-between phase when you're building things up. So this is rough, like, it's like when you're like starting a company or something like that, like, you're gonna have your good days and your bad days, and things are gonna feel very high and low. Like when something even little happens, it's like that you can celebrate, you're like, yes, and you celebrate in all the ways. And then when something doesn't go right, you feel kind of down, like, oh, like, this is so hard, is this worth it? That's how you feel about this relationship. That's how you feel about your soul mission. So Divine Feminine, it's happening. And that's why you might feel a little bit kind of weird. You've been carrying this connection. You've been carrying your soul mission. You've been carrying, you know, this divine counterpart emotionally and with your positive attitude for so long that it might have when you finally get to rest, it's kind of like you remember what it's like to like feel kind of down on yourself, or let the small failures or feel defeated sometimes, you know. And it's like, it's a good feeling because this is things happening. Things are happening in your divine counterpart relationship. Things are happening in your soul mission. And so just have faith. And you know it too. You can see these things happening. It's just, you are so good with healing things emotionally, working on your spiritual side, working on the more feminine, the parts that the feminine is excels in. And so now to do this in the physical, having things happen in the physical in small steps and big steps, it can be very overwhelming for you, Divine Feminine, and that's why you kind of are glad the Divine Masculine can take over some things. And also it gets to you more when you do something more masculine, like in the physical, take action, have physical accomplishments, do physical tasks, and you know, achieve it or fail in it. It affects you more because you're also practicing your masculine side, your masculine mastery, Divine Feminine. So both of you are working on the mastery of the other energy more so, and really, really, you know, doing well, really supporting each other energetically and physically. So I hope you enjoy this reading. Much love and light.